One sec, I need to catch my breath. Ha. Me. Huh. Hey everybody, how's it going? And
welcome back to everybody's favorite game show, Guess Who Did Something Stupid?
I didn't know I get to be on the show this week.
Playing today is Tristan Forn, a very good-looking YouTuber.
That is so kind. Thank you so much, mysterious voice.
But let's see what stupid thing he did today. Now the way this game works is simple. I'll ask you a question and you answer.
Okay, seems pretty simple.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this. I think I'm all set.
Alright, question number 1. Did you go for a run?
Yes, I did go for a run today. I did do that.
How far did you run?
I ran about four-ish kilometers.
What kind of run was it?
So the kind of run, that's where it gets a little complicated. Because, see, it started off with the intention of being like a long run. I know like 4K is not long, but like when you haven't run in a little while, 4K, that's a big stepping stone. So that was kind of my starting idea, was that it would be a long run. But that kind of got broken up at the 2K mark when like my lungs were slowly dying. So it became a fartlek from there. So if anything, I'd say fartlek run. Yeah.
Did you eat before the run?
That's a good question.
Did you at least drink anything?
That's another good question. Both of which
Please tell me you at least stretched.
I did do that. I did stretch. I did do that.
I mean, that's a start.
Yeah, and not the best, but yeah, it is a start. Alright.
Now, Tristan, since you've answered the majority of the questions incorrectly, you win. You did something stupid.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Now, that's all the time we have on today's episode of Guess Who Did Something Stupid. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to tune in next time. We don't know when the show will air next, because this is only a pilot episode, but we hope you enjoyed. Also, feel free to subscribe and like.
Bye, mysterious voice.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so what we're rolling with right now is kind of just putting some carbs and proteins back into the system, as well as rehydrating a little bit. So right now, I'm going to eat this before I go and stretch. If you guys want to kind of see my stretching routine, comment down below. If you want to see a full video on it, I might put some parts of it in this. But yeah, if you want to see the full video, comment that down below. But what I'm eating right now is we have a cheese bagel with plain cream cheese on it. And then over here we have rice with some peas, sausage, and then cheese on top. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of dairy products. I feel like the golden rule in life is if it can't be saved by butter or cheese, you know you messed it up pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to eat this. I also have a, what's the word? An Nalgene. That's the word. I have half an Nalgene of water. I'll try to go through that as well, because with some of the salt I put on the salt, with the water, it'll help the absorption rate better. But yeah, with that all being said, I'll dive in and then talk to you guys in a minute. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little industry secret, but you got to listen very carefully. Is that too close? Okay, so basically for this little industry secret kind of thing, really all you need is a vertical thing. Like a common thing is a wall. I've also in the past used like security fencing. That was a fun one. I used security fencing, I used a wall. Basically you just need a vertical structure. I've used a shed, that's another one. But yeah, you just need a vertical structure. And so what you're going to do is lay down on the ground, get your backside as close to said vertical structure while laying on your back, and then feet up. I know that was a very flattering angle. Let me cut to me actually doing it. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the benefits is you can just like watch YouTube with it if you are within Wi-Fi range. I prefer YouTube to be like my number one internet watching service because it's not really a streaming service. But yeah, I prefer YouTube. But with that, like, there is pros and cons to doing that. So essentially what that is so that basically, because you're putting your legs in a vertical axis, it drains a lot of the blood out of your legs. And so after a run, it's good because that way it's getting most of the acids that get produced into your bloodstream. It's taking all of those out. And then once you remove your legs from that vertical axis, then your legs will begin to be filled with new blood and new blood cells. However, that's where one of the negatives comes in. So now the amount of time to which you do this does alter how much this will occur. So by length of doing it, so the longer you do it, eventually, like, it'll start in your calves and then it'll work its way down. And I did it for almost a half hour today, and I could feel it in my bootay. Like, that's where I could feel the blood draining out of as well. So, like, just depending on how much you really want to do that is depending on the amount of time you can allot to it. But yeah, the worst part about it is when you put your legs back on the horizontal axis or put them below your center of mass again, because putting them onto the horizontal axis, you'll have this instant amount of blood flowing down to your legs, and it'll be like your legs are waking up from like being asleep, but it hurts a lot more. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just all pins and needles. Like, the first little bit when it's all being introduced, it's like, okay, this isn't too bad. And then it just goes into that state of like, but yeah, it's not the worst thing. Like, your legs feel good after it, and it saves you about $5,000 because this is basically what the Normatecs do. So this is just like the budget way of doing it all. But yeah, that is your little insider tip for the week. Now, in addition to doing that, the way that I used to do it is I'd have my legs on the vertical axis and then I'd also roll them as well. However, it goes into preferences because I kind of have stopped doing that, and I've noticed that results haven't changed. However, you may like to do that just to get more of a muscle relaxant. I didn't feel too much pain in my muscles today. It was just all of the lactic acid buildup that I wish to flush out of the system. So that's why I didn't roll, or I haven't rolled recently. But, you know, I gave you that little insider secret. I don't know why, my brain just went, this sounds like the end to MTV Cribs. And it's kinda right. I showed you what's in my fridge. I showed you my little industry secret. But with that all being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Feel free, comment down below anything you want to see, anything you want to hear, anything you want to talk about. While you're down there, feel free to, I'm going this side first, hit the like button as well as to subscribe. But with it all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard, and I'll catch you guys again next time in the next video. I feel like I messed that up. Well, whatever. Don't forget, don't party too hard. I'll catch up with you guys on the next video. That's what I got wrong. But seriously, see you guys.
Hey guys, Mysterious Voice here. I just wanted to get one last word in before the video's over. Ooga booga. And goodbye.